Hey, it's Theo, and thank you for joining me today. And today we finally have the new expansion announced. Now, we of course already knew the title, Into the Emerald Tree, but today we saw a lot more stuff about it, including two new mechanics and more. So let's jump right into it. And the first new mechanic is Imbue, which is a mechanic that changes your hero power, or at least the first time you use Imbue. And if you play another Imbue card, then it will upgrade the numbers on the hero power. And here we have the Hunter card, the Umber Claw, a 4 mana 5/2 beast with Rush and Death Rattle imbue your hero power. So when this dies, your hero power will be upgraded. For Hunter specifically to the Blessing of the Wolf, which is give a random beast in your hand +1 attack. It costs 1 less. Now, the mana cost for the hero power is always going to stay the same, but yeah, if you imbue again, it will the numbers will be upgraded in the text. So if you have another imbue, this will be +2 attack and -2 mana on a random beast in your hand. Now we can also look at it how it works in practice here. We see here the double Umber Claw, and yeah, we have the first one. We have hero power change, so that's the first time. So here you see already it's +1 attack and costs 1 less, like I said, and then the second one will upgrade it to -2 mana and +2 attack. And yeah, this can keep upgrading. So yeah, you can get probably up to -10 mana and just yeah, every turn get a free beast that also has a +10 attack. So pretty strong mechanic, and this mechanic is in 6 classes. The other classes, they might get an imbue card, but it does nothing for them. So only these 6 classes will have a new hero power. Not a new hero power we can show here is the Shaman hero power, which is Blessing of the Wind. And of course, it's Shaman, so it's gonna be evolved. And yeah, you can upgrade it so it evolves for more. So yeah, the first imbue, you get this hero power, second imbue, and so on. You get an upgrade, so it evolves for 2, 3, 4. So if you keep stacking this every small minion, every turn you can make one into like a huge minion. And the one imbue card we have for Shaman right now is the Living Garden, a 3 mana 2/3 elemental battlecry. Imbue your hero power, reduce the cost of a minion in your hand by 1. So yeah, just instantly imbue, plus you get the mana cheat on top of it, and yeah, I guess it's also a pretty good target to evolve instantly, although you kind of need 5 mana for it, but yeah, with bad stats for the cost, it's a very nice target to evolve. And then also a payoff card for evolving a lot, which is the Merithra, the 6 mana 4/4 with Battlecry, resurrect all different friendly minions that cost 8 or more. So yeah, it's very good for Shaman with the evolves, because yeah, you get all those big evolve minions, and bam, you can get a full board of them with Merithra. So yeah, pretty strong card if you want to play imbue decks. And then we also have some neutral imbue cards, although again, it's kind of pointless to play these cards in non-imbue classes. But yeah, you want to be playing in Druid, Hunter, Mage, Paladin, Priest, or Shaman. Those will be the imbue classes with the upgraded hero powers. And the first one is the Bitter Bloom Knight, a 2 mana 2/3 battlecry imbue your hero power. This is kind of your cookie cutter card with that every expansion has with the new keyword on a 2 mana 2/3. And yeah, seems like a card if you really want to imbue your hero power a lot. This might be a good card to go with, like we saw with the Evolve, right? If you get huge Evolves, it can be pretty powerful. And if you imbue a lot, you also get one more payoff card, which is Malorn, the Way Watcher, an 8 mana 8/6 beast battlecry. Discover a legendary wild god. If you imbue your hero power 4 times, so it's cost to 1. So wild gods are legendary cards for every class, and each class I think gets one of them. And just these are big legendary minions, so yeah, being able to discover them can be pretty good. Although it's probably not really that great if it costs the full mana cost. So yeah, I think you really want to imbue 4 times before you play this card, because yeah, an 8 mana 8/6 that discovers 1 card, it's probably not really worth it without the discount. And one of those wild gods I can show is the Ursoc, a 9 mana 6/14 beast with Battlecry, attack all other minions, and Death Rattle, resurrect any this killed. So yeah, it says all minions, right? So it can be friendly and enemy minions. So for 9 mana, yeah, this can clear an entire board if it's not too big, and then potentially if this dies immediately, you just get all those minions back on your side. That can be pretty powerful. Yeah, killing your own minions, there may be some combo way, but it's probably too expensive to ever really consistently combo with it. But it can be a strong board clear where it swings around the board, right? You clear the opponent's side, And then if this dies, you also get potentially all those minions on your side, so that can be really strong. Now then, let's go to the second new mechanic we have with the Into the Emerald Dream expansion, which is Dark Gift. And Dark Gift is available for every class, but these 5 specific classes do get their own Dark Gift cards, so it's probably why you want to be playing these cards, which are Death Knight, Demon Hunter, Rogue, Warlock, and a Warrior. And this is the first Dark Gift card I got, which is the Creature of Madness, a 2-mana 1/2 Battlecry. Discover a 3-cost minion with a Dark Gift. And what is a Dark Gift? Well, it's like a buff to the minion you get, and there's like a bunch of them that you can get. And then every minion gets a different random buff from that pool. And we can see here how it works in action. So here we have that Creature of Madness. It gets played and you get those 3 discover options, and at the bottom you can see the Dark Gift it gets. So we've got Sleepwalker, which gives a charge to a minion. We've got Sweet Dreams, which gives +4/+5 to the card, but it plays on top of your deck. And then we've got Short Claws, which is cheat 2 mana, but the minion also has -2 attack. So it really depends on the state of the board, your hand and stuff, what you want to be picking. So the discovers are going to be very different from each other, so I'm kind of excited to see where this goes. Now, of course, it's not the only Dark Gift card got here. Here we have the Raptor Herald, a 3-mana 4/2 beast with Battlecry. Discover a beast with a Dark Gift. And I think this is the card we get in the event track that they showed with the Year of the Raptor announcement. So fitting we get Raptors with it. And yeah, this one just get a beast with Dark Gift. It's probably going to be a little bit too expensive to see play, but it's nice to already test a new mechanic before the expansion launches. And then the third Dark Gift card I got here is the Dark Rider, a 1-mana 1/1 demon for Warrior. Battlecry, if you're holding a dragon, discover a dragon with a Dark Gift. So yeah, looks like a Dragon Warrior is going to be back. And this card seems pretty powerful because it's a 1-mana 1/1 that discovers. And then on top of that has that Dark Gift upside. So yeah, this should be staple of any Dragon Warrior decks. Another warrior card we got is the Afflicted Devastator, a 4-mana 6/6 dragon with Battlecry, deal 3 damage to all other friendly minions, and Death Rattle, deal 3 damage to all enemy minions. Good stats for 4 mana, of course. It does have a bit of a downside in the Battlecry, because yeah, 3 damage to your friendly minions, even as warrior, you probably don't want to be doing that. But you probably want to be playing this in a deck that doesn't play too many minions, so there's not too much of a downside to it. So you just get an overstated 4-drop, and that even has a nice death rattle because dealing 3 damage to enemy minions. It's pretty nice, like your opponent can't just develop really into it. And then the last warrior card we got is the Ominous Nightmares, a 1-mana shadow spell, and choose one. Yes, choose one on a warrior card. Choose one is no longer a druid only mechanic. It can now go into every class, I think. So that's pretty cool because I feel like, yeah, it was a pretty nice mechanic, choose one. Always a bit of flexibility in each card. So it kind of sucked that it was limited to druid, but now it gets expanded to other classes. So yeah, we're here for warrior. We have got to choose one, deal 1 damage to all minions. So yeah, just whirlwind, or give a damaged minion +2/+2. So yeah, a bit of flexibility in this card. I feel like it's not going to be too strong, like maybe some aggro and rage deck. The +2/+2 is nice, but yeah, I feel like the whirlwind, it's not really good anymore nowadays. Then we have another choose one card this time for a rogue, which is the Barbed Thorn, which is a 3-mana 1/3 weapon. With choose one, gain poisons this turn, or gain death rattle, deal 2 damage to all enemies. So yeah, kind of slow if you want to go for the death roll. It takes 3 turns. But of course you can proc this whenever you want. And yeah, the poison one, it's only 1 turn, so you can kill 1 big minion with it. And then you get 2 damage after that. So yeah, I don't know if a rogue wants to face tank a big minion. So yeah, I feel like it's not going to be too strong. And then there's 2 more cards, which are 2 big legendaries. With Dragon Synergy, first of all, we got Narlex, Herald of the Flights, a 7-mana 7/7 with the text, your dragons cost 1. So yeah, this seems kind of like a scary card because, of course, dragons usually cost a lot of mana. And yeah, if you can cheat those out, especially multiple, it can be pretty strong. Though cards like Alexstrasza did leave the core set, probably because of this card. I don't think this card would have been printed if Alexstrasza stayed in the core set. But yeah, I think that card can become really powerful if there's a bunch of dragons you want to combo. Expect this to get the cheated out early in decks like Druid. And one powerful synergy this card has is with the new Ysera Emerald aspect, a 9-mana 4/12. Of course, it is Ysera. Start of the game, increase both players' maximum mana by 5. And Battlecry gains 3 mana crystals. So yeah, both players can go up to 15 mana. But if you both play this card, you can both go up to 20, so no need for Guff anymore. And then the Battle Cry is a 3 mana crystals, so this is full mana crystals, not empty mana crystals, which means it basically only costs 6 mana, Ysera to play, although yeah, you need to be at 9 mana to be able to do that. But of course, this can be extremely powerful with Narrowlegs, because gaining 3 mana crystals basically means that you can play another 3 dragons. So this card can help your deck have some really strong late game, but it can also help your opponent. So it can be a bit scary maybe in some matchups where you don't really want to give the opponent more mana in the late game, because then they can maybe do some combos that they otherwise wouldn't be able to do when they were capped at 10 mana. And that is all I got for today for Into the Emerald Dream. Reveal season should start today, and I expect the coming weeks to see all the new cards from the new expansion. And the expansion will launch in the next month. Thank you for watching, and until next time.